Hi, first grade, it's Miss Rennis, and today we're going to be reading The Magician's Hat. It was written by Malcolm Mitchell, illustrated by Joanne Lou Vertov. And Malcolm Mitchell has written so many books. And the reason why we're talking about him is hopefully this summer you'll join the summer reading program in the Omaha Public Library and maybe find some really cool books written by Malcolm Mitchell that you will enjoy and love to read. So I hope that you will think about doing that over the summer because of course reading makes you smarter. And we're going to look at that spine label. So if you do go either here or the public library, you will see, and I'm going to open it up a little bit because it's hard to see when it's a thinner paperback. You're going to see that it has an E, of course it being the everybody section, and MIT for the first three letters of the author's last name. So maybe that is a book you're going to want to check out, something by Malcolm Mitchell, and it's called The Magician's Hat. Family Fun Day at the library was filled with exciting events, book scavenger hunts, storytelling, reading rallies. Today, for the first time, a magician arrived with a bag of tricks and a big hat. Everyone gathered around to see the magician perform. He bent a spoon just by looking at it. He made playing cards float in front of his nose. The magician could even make a coin appear from a puppy's ear. When he waved his wand, a banana vanished. This was just the warm-up act. Now the magician was ready to dazzle the crowd with his favorite trick of all. The magician's magic started with a story. When I was a kid, my mom and dad brought me to this library on Family Fun Day. During the book scavenger hunt, I wandered into the reading room. There were hundreds of books. Books about dogs, books about planes, books about the sun, flowers, rain, cities, and circus dancers. Out of the hundreds of books, one special book jumped out at me. It was a book about magic. I read and read and read every single word on every single page. I discovered that the book wasn't just about magic. I learned that books are magic. Even though I was still in the library, those pages and words took me places I've always dreamed of going. This is how I knew I wanted to become a magician when I grew up. Soon after that, I got my magician's hat. The Family Fun Day crowd had grown. Kids from all over town were eager to see more of the magician's magic. He asked them, "What do you want to be when you grow up?" Amy shouted, "I want to be a dentist." The magician invited Amy to reach inside the hat. Amy dug deep, then deeper, then deeper, then deeper, until she felt something. It's a book, Amy shouted. The magician asked, "What's your book about?" "My book's about teeth, cleaning teeth and fixing teeth and x-rays." Right away, like magic, Amy saw herself holding dental tools, a toothbrush, and a rinsing cup. But in the library, where everyone could see, Amy was hugging her book and smiling. Matt had been watching closely. After seeing Amy's magic, he wondered, what else was in that hat? He called out, "I want to be a famous football player." And so the magician offered Matt his hat. "Let's see what magic you can find inside." Matt reached in. Way down, there was something that couldn't fit into just one hand. Matt plunged both hands into the hat and pulled. It's a book about football, and it even has my name on it. All at once, like magic, Matt was on the field, running and catching and tackling and punting, sometimes fumbling, sometimes falling, but lots of times winning. Ryan called out from the back of the crowd, "Wait a second. This is not magic." Amy and Matt's parents must have told the magician what they wanted to be when they grew up. The magician asked Ryan, what do you want to be when you grow up?" This was Ryan's chance to prove that the magician was a fake. He snickered and said, "A dog." The magician asked Ryan to reach into his magical hat. Ryan said, "I can't feel anything." Sometimes you must really reach in and stretch for what you want, for what you want it to be. That's the part of magic. Ryan reached deeper and deeper until his fingers grabbed on to something. He clutched a beautiful book that had nothing to do with dogs. Its pages were filled with letters and paintings and photos and foldouts, stars, planets, rocket ships. Ryan had always dreamed of becoming an astronaut and exploring the wide open sky, hurtling into outer space and zooming to far-off galaxies. "Whoa!" whispered Ryan. "How did you do that?" "I'm not doing anything," the magician said. "You are." "I am?" asked Ryan. "But there's got to be a secret trick in those books." "Ah, the desires that are within you bring out the magic in these books. Follow your dreams and they will take you wherever you want to go." The magician turned his hat so everyone could see inside. What are your dreams? That question made all kinds of magic appear. Boys and girls, today, what you're going to do is you're going to reach into the magician's hat and see what magic you can find inside. You're going to draw a picture in the space below. So you're going to make your own hat and see what magic is inside. Also on the back, don't forget, here's a fun little word search. Ladies and gentlemen, keep on reading. I'll see you later. Bye.